important to secure the death certificate and to ensure that the cause of death is not a dangerous communicable disease.
Sa step 2 po, wear the necessary PPE. As usual, alam mag-e-embalm po tayo na nakalatina. So we need to wear PPE po to protect ourselves po dun sa bangkay.
Yes, so yung dun sa PPE, it consists of the mask, the eye cover, the head cover, the gown, the gloves, and boots. So next is turn on the embalming room exhaust fan. So it is 60 centimeter above the floor, below the embalming table, and to ensure the proper ventilation of the area.
And the step 4, And the step 4 po, place the remain on the embalming table. Siyempre, ilagay na po natin si cadaver dun po sa table to start.
And next is remove all clothing, jewelry, and eye from the deceased. So what we're gonna do is list down the jewelries, but and put it in the plastic. But if you list down the jewelries, don't put the parang yung eksaktong detail ng jewelry, like huwag mong ilalagay na gold, but make it brown, parang ganun lang. Or yellow, ganun.
Step number 6, disinfect the body to destroy any surface microorganism. Kailangan po natin siyang i-disinfect. So, to less the microorganism, mga germs din yan.
Next is relieve the rigor mortis. How to relieve the rigor mortis? Use the Frem method, which is to flex, rotate, extend, and massage. Ay, siya na lang ba? May mag-demo. Ayan, so first, move joint first and bend the knee, flex the ankle, rotate the leg, flex wrist and fingers, rotate head, flex jaw, and massage muscles if needed. Ayan.
Step number 7, ay 8 na pala. Wash the body to remove any dirt and body fluids. Use sponge antibacterial soap to bath the body. Kailangan na daw po natin siyang linisan, paliguan po.
And next is shave unwanted facial hair, but before shaving the unwanted facial hair, you should have permission first from the family.
Step number 10, pose the facial feature, clean the orifice, and close the mouth. Ito na po yung kailangan daw po natin i-close na rin po yung mouth niya.
And next is prepare the solution. So in preparing the solution, we will use the 1:3 standard ratio, which is 1 part of formalin and 3 parts of water.
Step number 12, prepare the necessary instruments.
Basic instruments are glass jug, gooseneck, rubber tube, hand pump, trucker, and arterial tube.
So next is you will select the appropriate arteries for injection. Ayan, i-demo po ulit nung kasama mo na. So yung sa head, ayan, sa head and neck, you will find the common carotid artery or the jugular and the jugular vein. For the shoulder is the subclavian arteries and vein. For the arm is the axillary artery and axillary vein. For the forearm, brachial artery and basilic vein. And tas mag-proceed na tayo dun sa isa, which is yung sa thigh, which is the femoral artery and femoral vein.
Step number 14, position the body as directed by the flag.
And so we have three hand position, which is the straight, the open palm, and the repose.
Yung repose, dipili sa pamili kasi may iba yung nakapag-military, nakapag-military. Pero yung iba, pinarepose nila.
Wait. Paano mag-repose? Okay. Ang repose natin wala sa dibdib ha. Nandito. Okay, go.
Step number 15, inject the embalming solution. A slow injection takes 12 minutes to 14 minutes per gallon. Huwag po tayong magmadali. Take your time po kasi baka may sumabog.
Ano sa sabog?
Minsan yung mga veins or else yung jug po. Kaya take your time po, wag po tayong magmadali.
And next is monitor the distribution of the arterial injection. And next is type of arteries used for injection and veins for drainage. And syempre, kailangan nating tahiin yung artery and yung vein to avoid leakage.
Step number 18, make hypodermic injection where the arterial solution failed to embalm certain areas. Ito na po yung mag-i-inject na po tayo sa mga parts na hindi po naabot na embalming solution po, which is sometimes ears, toes, yan.
And next is using a trocar, aspirate bodily fluids. So, from umbilical cord, it is 2 inches left and 2 inches up. And for the, if you use a trocar to aspirate bodily fluids, first is the right side of the heart. Next is the right pleural or lung area, followed by the left pleural or lung area. Next is the stomach, the hepatic flexure and sigmoid flexure area. And next is the urinary bladder, and last is the cecum area.
Step number 20, inject the cavity fluid. The hand pump assembly must be set to injection and the solution must be placed on top of the visceral organs.
1 to 1.5 liters can be used daw po. Next, close incisions. We need to make sure that it is exactly closed. You can either use S or C shape.
And next is perform surface embalming. So you're going to use cotton soaked with solutions to embalm surfaces. And embalming gel can also be used.
Step number 23, clean mouth and nasal passages, spray insecticide packed with dry cotton. Ito na po yung, nililinis na po yung bibig, nasal passages, para hindi na po mapasukan, spray insecticide po, para wala po ng chances na mapasukan ng fly to latex po.
So next step is bath the body and dry, put on clean clothes. So this is the final bathing wherein after bathing you will dry the remains and put on his or her clothes.
Step number 25, undertake restoration, make final arrangement of facial features. Restoration may include application of wax.
Next is apply cosmetics on the face and hands and blow dry the hair if needed. And last is position the remains in the casket. And so, before putting on the remains inside the casket, you should spray insecticide inside the casket and to avoid na itlogan ng langaw or any insects.
embalming po. Bali po, dispose properly and accordingly, always generated. Bali po sa first po, yellow, para po sa ating infectious materials po na ginamit po. Like mga PPEs, gloves po, and so on po. Tapos sa black po, dry and non-infectious. Sa red naman po ay for shots po, tapos ba, dapat ay not, puncture proof po siya. Tapos sa yellow with black band ay para po sa mga unused chemicals. Sa sunod naman po ay clean and disinfect the embalming table room instruments. Bali, gagamit po tayo ng detergent soap, fluorine solution. Number 3 po ay remove PP and dispose properly. Bali po, mauuna po muna tayo sa pinakamadumi po, like gloves po, sunod po sa gown, eye cover, head cover po, and mask po, tsaka sa boots po.
Number 4, wash the parts exposed to chemicals. It is said that we should hand wash with antibacterial soap, 70% alcohol. Then sign that certificate. While signing, it should be signed with name, title, license number, date issued and place issued, and lastly, expiration date, which is 3 years from your birthday. And lastly, undertaker delivers the casket to the viewing place. Ang undertaker po ang mag-deliver, hindi po ang embalmer. Thank you.
Okay. May question ako. Tanong. Pag minamadali ba natin ang embalming, anong mangyayari? Pag minamadali natin ang embalming, anong mangyayari?
Then po yung remains.
Magkakaproblema yung remains. Like what?
So, maganda yung mas mabilis po.
Bubulok?
Hindi po maganda yung aspirate kasi may mga purging po na mangyayari.
Yes. Bakit magkakaroon ng amag? Good. Nangyayari yan sa nagmamadali. Tandaan nyo ha. Pag nagmamadali, nagkakaroon ng problema ang body. At the same time, pag nag-handpump kayo, ang sabi nga ni ma'am kanina, ano sabi niya ma'am kanina? Sasabog ang glass jug. At the same time, may mangyayari sa body. Pag nagmamadali kayo, tandaan nyo ha. Unang-una, ang mangyayari pag mabilis kayong mag-hand pump, sasabog ang jug or magkakaroon ng mata at magkakaroon ng ano ito? Parang cobra. So, pag maliit yung dito niya or pag nagkaroon ng cobra yan, lumubo, may posibilidad na ang pamilya ay magreklamo. Tandaan nyo ha, ang embalming hindi minamadali. Tamang proseso lang. Okay.